I've been muted! No fucking wonder the original viewer left. I've been muted! Also, I'm going to answer your chats in the order that you sent them. Yes, I started playing right away. I saw the game was $8, and then I saw the DLC was $34 for all the DLCs the game has, and was like, fuck yeah, say less, give me that shit. Secondly, you'll get the game at launch. Are you getting just the game or the DLCs as well? That's an important distinction. Thirdly, I'm doing fucking great. As you can tell, I'm playing my literal second favorite game, second to Helldivers, second favorite game. Come on, 2-for-1 special. Oh, you'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. You missed me, bitch. Okay, I know what that reduces. Oh, reduces damage the first time I am hit. How many of you stop? DLCs too, of course, he says. Of course. Mr. Bougie Man, I make more money than I know what to spend. Stop it. DLC adds like 5 new characters too. Ah, you know I gotta do it. What'd you give me? I forgot. I always forget what the fucking. I always forget what the fucking lunar items do. Oh man. Shut up, not true. You know what I mean? Okay, listen. Mr. I'm always buying new games. Tell me that's not true. Tell me what I said is not true, and I'll point out a liar. It's about time for me to go boss challenging. Nice. Nice. You have limits sometimes, not when it comes. I'll be nice. My drones periodically drop dynamite. That's sexy, is what that is. That's beautiful. Where's my teleporter at? Hold on. I want to make... I changed some stuff here. Primary skill is M1 set. That's these two are fine. Utility skill should be mouse 5. Special skill should be this mouse. And then what we'll do is we'll do sprint. Toggle sprint. Shift. No, say it with my chest. Yeah, $180 on First Descendant skins. That's what I avoided saying. $180. Everybody, he dots a warrior in my chat currently. He's a Twitch streamer. He spent $180. $180 on First Descendant naked skins. Spent $180 on that shit. Right here. Ding, 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 ding. Put it in chat. That's what he did. Oh, that's much better. That's much better. Sprint is better now. And I can do this, and I can... oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Button configs. The fuck is that thing? I don't even know what that thing is. Lieutenant Drone Boy is what he is. I don't feel any better. In fact, I feel worse. Usually making fun of you makes me feel better. Can I get in there? Nope. That'd be a pretty solid answer to that. Usually making fun of you does make me feel better, but right now it feels like I'm punching low-hanging fruit. Hey, stop that shit. I need some proper damage here. Give me some bleed. That's not bleed. I need to get on. I need to fight the boss. I didn't actually look at him, if that's what you're asking. I saw some of them. I haven't actually looked at him. I just... Oh. Well, I guess this is where I'm going now. I don't know. Oh, I get to choose a bunch of them? Okay. What are you doing? Why do you look like a... That looked like a bad and a reformed altar. What is this? Can I shoot this? Is this cosmetics? Is this just... I'm coming, turret, bro! No! Chronobobble. Chronobobble best. This is kind of cool. It's cool stuff. New areas, new places to explore. I gotta do an artifact run, though. That's what I'm trying to do right now, if I can survive. Oh, I think I don't think I saw specifically that one you sent, but I think I know what video you're talking about. Like, always choose human, and it's like, listen, I typically pick human, too. Unless it's like D&D style settings. I'm literally playing the two-gun having commando right now, dog. Like, I had 5 DLC characters to choose from. And I chose the commando, Kendon. But, no, you gotta understand, I choose the fanciful characters not because I want to experience the fantasy of being a Dragonborn, but because being a Dragonborn wearing heavy armor is fucking dope, and you'll never change my mind on that. What is that? Is that thing? Whoa! 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 I don't know what the fuck that thing is, but it's a major turnoff. I mean, that's what I'm playing on currently is PC. I don't think this game is crossplay, unfortunately. Where's this monster? Where are these monsters you're speaking of? Is it him? I think it's them. I'm gonna need you to die. I like that they're attacking other things. Woo! I don't know where these monsters are or what they're coming from. I don't like what that thing implies. This hurts. Yeah, I don't think this game... I mean, we could look it up. I don't think it's crossplay. Oh, shit, I'm dying. Oh, yeah, that's fair. I was kind of hoping that I could, you know, not have to unlock all the characters again, but here we go. Here I go. Fighting for character. Okay, one monster. I see you over there, you little motherfucker. Yeah, baby. I don't know what the fuck I did. Ow. So what did that do for me? Oh, finally. Let me... Like, finally, give me some sprint speed increases here, baby. What does this do? Oh, right. That's this. Yeah, okay. Right. New items, man. It makes me excited as a Risk of Rain player. New items is like... Like, that's fancy stuff, man. Can I open this? Nope. Sure. Why not? I don't appreciate that. Yeah, I don't like that they got guys that heal them. The whole they can heal each other thing. Awful. Awfulness. Okay, there's a recycler. There's that thing. Wish I had a Hapu feather. Oh, it's worth it. And it's easy to unlock most of them anyways, so it's like... Some of them are a little more difficult, like the fucking captain. Topaz Brooch, gimme. It's back here. Secrets? Fuck off and die. I mean, this really is one of the best games ever made, so like... What are you? Oh, gimme. This thing? Sure. What's that? Nice. First chest opened gives me 2 items. Actually really like that. Okay, all I gotta do is do this and I'm moving. My ignite effects deal quadruple damage. Ooh, Mocha's good. Oh, it's time to go. I don't know about... Oh, whoa, it's not time to go yet. I see that over there. Are you special? You are special. This is definitely special. I already have one. Are you gonna take my money again? It's stealing my money from me, Kenan. you're bad. Uh-oh. Whoa. What is that? Oh, fuck, I forgot. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I made such mistakes. I have no fucking idea. So we got... Oh. Nice. Nice. This guy's cool. I just got fucking murdered. Oh, shit. We're at the Titanic Plains, baby. Oh, I see big... Oh! I get it. It's fucking cool. Was, okay. So it shoots me with a shield. Okay, what does this do? Oh, shit! This character's fucking cool. Get fucked. I mean, gasoline's good. So I can spam it at least. Alright, what are we not gonna do? We're not gonna choose fucking Transcendence. Oh, okay. Oh, I bet that stuns the piss out of things. Okay, so using the ability takes my gunner out of... Takes him out of commission for a little bit. I think. I love that shit. Movement speed for life, dude. Oh, I see. Using one's ability. Ah, so I gotta rotate its abilities. Oh, you're good. Your siren going off at work. My siren's going off in my head. I'm not paying attention to shit. We'll see. We'll see if we, Play to give you device special. I just got a red item. Yeah, I might be on. Who knows? I could be playing this game for the next fucking 8 hours. Oh. I see. So I use... So I should use that, because if I do this, whoever's, okay, whatever. It swaps drones every time I use my ability. I get it. Give me something that's not. Is this a new one? Fuck it. Oh, it reduces my stats, but then I hit somebody and I can fucking... Oh, and reduce their stats. That's actually great. That's actually really good. Alright, cool. Yeah, you do that. You do that. I'm focused. I'm locked into this Risk of Rain shit. Alright. Fucking synth piano going crazy. This character's fucking cool. So what does that mean? Like transmitting the damage and then... I don't understand how this red item works, but... yeah, I'm taking the 2 fucking red items. That's crazy. Okay, so how do I get my drone to heal me? Just have him out? Okay. I had to do the teleporter. I think I'm gonna go through that. I gotta say this game is a vibe. The music is great. This is, yeah, it is a fucking great game. That was fucking sick. I love his character. Still don't know what the fuck that does. Use spam. My stream is lagging. My stream is lagging. Only packets lost. 0 dropped frames. Oh, yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, stream lagging hard. I figure out how to fix that. Hold on. We good? I don't know if we're good or not. I don't know. Is the stream lagging on your end, Kendall? Oh, do I get to choose? That's kind of cool. Looks fine to you? I don't know. I guess my OBS tells me that it's lagging. Like I can look over and it's like framey. Hey, if it ain't framey, that's fine by me. Leave my turret alone, you bastards! No lag yet. I'll take it. I think I'll take that. You gonna print me a drone on the spot? Stop it. I like this character a lot. I like this character a lot. Give me that. And give me that. I don't want that back. A Milky Chrysalis. That's what you're gonna give me? 40% chance to increase item rarity at a Shrine of Chance. That's fucking kind of cool. Why don't you heal me a bit more? I feel like I was fine. Gain gold on taking damage. That's great. The Shrine of the Mountain. Yes. Are you angry? What? Can I? Hold on. Yes, kidnap them! Yes! Kidnap my enemies! This is risky. That was almost dumb, in fact. I'm dead. Whew. I like having a healing drone just whenever. What is this? This is a new character. I gotta bring I assume I gotta like have these 3 items and then bring them those 3 items. So does he have like a limited amount of healing he gives, or is it just over, like he just gives it, he just taking his sweet time giving it to me. I saw another healing drone, I want to grab that. I do want this. Wait. Oh my goodness. Because I have the 3 drones, I have 3 uses. No, you get all the DLC characters, yes. Sorry, I had to think about what you asked. Yes, you get all the DLC characters upon purchase. There's one that you have to unlock, which is actually that cook guy. Hey, that dude that I just was looking at way over in the corner over there, but you have to unlock him or her. I don't know. That kind of thing doesn't mean shit to me, but yeah, you do just get all of the oh. When in doubt, spam your abilities, friends. Uh-oh. Oh, cool. I have no idea what's going on. I just tried to stim like I'm playing fucking Helldivers. I pressed V. Yeah, it's a cool character. Requires a little more thought than I'm ready for. That's like a skill character. Yeah, see, okay. So there's this character you have to unlock. Escape the Planetarium or complete Wave 50 in Simulacrum. So you have to unlock this character. This character you have to unlock. This character you have to unlock. But these are the ones. Everything up to here is base. You unlock these 3 with the purchase of the DLC. But these guys obviously are the ones you unlock for playing the game. And then these ones you unlock. Free the Survivor in the Solutional Haunt. Right. Purify the Heart of False Sun using the Halcyon Seed. Complete Walk's Recipe. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna grab me some drink right quick. But yeah, you get that there's a bunch of characters. They had like fucking 6 characters. But, you know, it's Risk of Rain. You gotta work for it. I played so much Helldivers 2 that I instinctively pressed V. Now, that's not why I died. But I'm going to definitely say that it's part of it. Oh, what? Oh! Okay, so I got Spammy Gun. Oh. Oh, is this gonna be? Oh, is that just... Oh! Shit! I got really close, shitty gun. Auto aim, really. Ugh! I think I found Anthony's new favorite character. Of course, we all know he'll never buy Risk of Rain on PC and the DLCs because he is cheap. Shit. Say less. Let me fucking play Call of Duty up in this bitch. I'm playing a MOBA now, boys. I wish I could crouch. Bam! I like this character. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. I assume that's all that is. It's a great movement item. What'd you give me this time? Not a Milky Chrysalis, right? I know I missed just then, but this gun's fucking crazy. So I gotta be careful with the. Oh, BAM! So that's just an emergency button, is what that is. Oh, not getting to choose what I shoot at's a little. Well, he loves the game. He's just a cheapskate. Can I shoot through multiples? Oh, baby! He will literally not spend his money on anything other than being an adult. This makes me feel like a damn superhero, dude. I feel like fucking Deadshot right now. Makes me feel good. BAM! I didn't quick scope it very well. That's hot. That's sexy. What is this, Deus Ex Machina? I mean, I don't think he takes it out on his girlfriend, but I mean, I'm also not gonna say it's not his girlfriend's fault. I'm just keeping a grip with you. That chick don't like to save money. But that's neither here nor there. I have no fucking idea what Deus Ex Machina does. Request a healing soda machine? Counter any damage. Successful counters bless your next attack. Ensuring on-hit effects all activate. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Deus Ex Machina, good. If you're good. I'm not, though. I want to see what this soda machine is. Purchase refreshing beverage. Give. It's just a fucking healing machine. No, that's exactly what I'm saying, Kendon. Motherfuckers order like $400 a month on takeout and then wonder why they ain't got shit for money. Love and respect to them, but that's literally why he can't afford to do nothing, is because she refuses to fucking cook anything and insists that they get takeout. To each their own, though. He addicted to that poo-tang. I'm just saying, I never in my life will I ever be pussy whipped to the point that I go broke for it. He's not broke. He makes good money. But like, yeah, if they would order less takeout, they could have other things. It's not just takeout. It's one of those things where one of them is a big spender, the other one's... Okay, so hitting headshots with this thing genuinely matters. Ah, I just feel like I feel like I have more skill. Well, yeah. But that's the thing, is it's like, I understand you guys are having troubles, but like, I'm gonna ask, because you probably know more than I do, and I shouldn't. Does she have a job? Like, if she doesn't have a job, then, like, she needs to get one. Truth be told. Because that would help out. That would, like, literally eradicate their money problems. But I'm not, it doesn't matter. I'm on a live stream, so I'm really not gonna talk about their personal affairs like that. Can I have it, please? Can I have the item, please? Why can't I be this fucking locked in when I play competitive games? Boom, bitch! Yeah, why can't I be that locked in when I play Apex? Give me the fucking item! Give me the fucking item, bitch! But yeah. Yeah, to keep me from saying too much more about it, yeah, that would literally fix their problems. Because then one of their incomes could be quite literally just dedicated to eating as much fucking takeout as they want. Right? Like, if I make $300, so, like, say I make $300 a week, and another person makes $800 a week, $800 a week can go to being responsible and buying the occasional cool thing, and $300 a week can go dedicated strictly to our food, and that would literally fix all of the problems. And it would be a non-issue. Well, and that's again, I'm trying to avoid the subject a little bit because, like, just because I don't like having these kinds of conversations on the web. But I don't know if that's a conversation that can be had, if that makes sense. Like, if you catch where I'm going with that, you know? I gotta do the test. This is the test you do with every character and their movement ability. Does it remove fall damage? It does not. Noted. Grenade-y do, not remove-y do, damage-y do. Yes. No, trust and believe. I have all the opinions in the world about it, but it's not my place. Not my place, nor my business. I'm getting... I like that. I kind of like this item. It's tactical. You got to be smart with it. Ho ho! Alright, fuck it. I've been here for too damn long. Uh-oh. Fuck it. I got a healing drone. laser beam? Why did he start with the laser beam? Why did he start with the laser beam? I have a feeling this is a melee. It's a melee character. What the fuck is this? It damages me. Can that kill me? I need to know. Huh? What? What? Do my abilities take life? Nope, 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 nope. I don't even know. I don't even know what that character's all on about. I need to read its ability. What? Okay. Fire piercing disembodied fists at enemies. Every third hit explodes. Okay. Stunning. Laser beam go burr. Exactly. Launch a piercing phantasmal hand from the ground, dealing 600% damage. Heals for damage dealt. Take flight and explode. Okay, let me try that again. So I have one ability. Oh. Nice. So this fucks me up. That heals me. And then this... that also heals. That heals everybody. That's actually kind of cool. I'm fencing a team character princess. What's that? What's that? Wow. No, I get, and I get. I'm not trying to accuse you of hating on him neither. Let me read your whole comment real quick. Well, that's, yeah, and that's, okay, now that I read your whole comment and understand, no, I'm not accusing you of hating on him neither. What you're saying is true, and that's one of the reasons I don't want to talk too much about it, especially in this context we're talking now, because it's going to sound like I'm hating on him, but that's literally it, is they don't listen. And it's not, and I wonder if it's not because one party is willing to make the sacrifices and be a little bit, quote, responsible, and that the other party, you know which party I'm talking about, doesn't want to do that. They don't want to have to live a different lifestyle to have a little bit more spending cash. They just want to do the thing, and because one party is, you know how men get? You know how men get when they get the first action they ever get in their life? You know, man gets the first little bit of action in his life, and it fucking changes the way he sees the world, for better or for worse. And I wonder if that doesn't have a part of it, which, not to say that that's necessarily a bad thing, but it's like, just saying. I'm just saying. I never really tried to have the conversation with him because, well, I know better than to think anybody would listen to me. But it's like, you know, you kind of got a leech. You kind of got a leech on your fucking side that keeps sucking up money like it's an unlimited resource. And the longer you play into that, I kind of feel like, hear me out, I kind of feel like Homeboy's getting used a little bit. You know, I kind of feel like Homeboy's getting used a little bit, but I don't want to say that because I wouldn't listen to me neither. But it's just one of them situations, you know? Okay, I can see that ability being really good. Go ahead, take my money. Well, yeah, and yeah, that's a whole different fucking topic of discussion. Hold on, I gotta look at my other chat. I gotta look at my other chat because, for some reason Twitch on my phone is lagging. So let me get out of this desperate and deadly scenario real quick, and then we'll continue our conversation. But it's unfortunate and it's frustrating because every time we try to play, yeah, literally. Well, and I have my own theories about that, but like I said, it's gonna sound like shit talking. It's gonna sound like he is currently talking to and with the kind of person who is afraid of losing her bag. To put it, I'll put it as dark as possible to help accentuate the point. Can I have this? Like, I don't want to assume the worst here, but it's like, for example, I'll give you, she does not like me very much. And that's because, I mean, I'm not very passive about how I don't like her. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. I'm gonna die. I don't like this character very much at all, by the way. So does this heal me? No, this damages me to heal my teammates. Okay. But yeah, I think it's probably what it is because I don't know exactly the truth, but you know, I've met a lot of people like her in my days, and a lot of them they don't like it. Like, I'll give you an example of my cousin and Reed, right? She doesn't like it when he goes and sees his family because she's afraid the family might talk some sense into him and make him realize that she's maybe not as good for her as he thinks he is, or good for him as he thinks she is. And that's a sad position, but like at the same time, you know, it's like I understand, give everybody the benefit of the doubt, but like from what I've seen, it's very much I have to be the center of attention. I've basically never been told no my entire life kind of woman, and that never does end well, right? Like, it, you know, and that's the thing is, it's like I've heard him try to tell her no, and she just kind of starts whining, and it's like, damn, I'm sorry that that's what you have to deal with. But again, it's not my place. It's like... Holy shit. I could see the potential for this character as like a team player. And maybe if you can get the fist working. Where's the damn teleporter at? Well, and that's not always true, but yeah, no, that's it's kind of seeming like what the situation for them is that one of them needs to put their fucking foot down. Like, yeah, I understand people who care about each other take care of one another, but are you really taking care of the other person? Or are they taking advantage of the fact that you are willing to put up with their bullshit? Right? And that's kind of what I've always wanted to say in regards to that, you know? But it's like, what is it? It's going to make me sound like I just want to cause problems. So it's like, you know what? I'm going to take the do not stand in the way of sinners route on this one, because it's, yeah, I tried to talk to JD about that too. And it's like, dude, this isn't a healthy relationship that you're in. Like, you're being used here, and it's like, I can't fix that. I can't change your mind. But that's the thing. I am telling you, it is super easy for men to fall into that trap, right? They so desperately, we are biologically and made by God to desire a companion so much that when we do get said companion, we'll look past any evil they fucking do while we're just specifically to keep them as a part of our life, because, you know, in the minds of the person who is afflicted, like, it would be worse than being alone. Where the fuck are you going? Homie. I'm dead. I'm honestly glad, too. I don't like that character at all. I do not like that character at all. Well, and that's the thing. That's literally it. Like, you guys, like, to take care of her, that's one thing. I understand the desire to take care of your significant other. Oh, that should be easy. But no, yeah, you don't need... But that's literally what it boils down to is... This is someone who's never been told no. I've heard her conversations that she has with her friends and shit. And it's like definitionally someone who has not ever been told no in her life, and she expects our good friend to put up with that and to also not say no. And it's like, and he's the kind of person who's never had that kind of affection from a lady before. So unfortunately, I think, and this is a thought, this is an opinion, unfortunately, I think a bad one has got their clutches on in his heart, and he's not ever gonna break free of that shit. Ah, shit. Okay, this might be harder than I thought. Because that's like the whole thing is like, I've seen it happen before. Heck, it's happening to JD. The first girl who spread her legs for him is the one that he is utterly and unashamedly hooked to, and he will fucking literally sell himself. Like, in JD's case, he would be doing so freaking well if that duplicitous harpy that he calls a girlfriend wouldn't have sunk her claws into him. He is doing well, he is on the right track, but he has someone who has no sense of monetary stability, no sense of, like, I need to She doesn't believe in sacrificing what she wants. Okay. Enough of that shit. But that's just it. And it's not my place. But what's also bad about JD's case is the girl has literally gotten into him so hard that he won't associate with his family because of her. And in some regards, yes, the family isn't the greatest. Like, I could see where she's coming from when she says some of the things that she says, but it's also like you're literally gonna let this woman plague you and convince you that your family's evil and out to get you, and realistically all they ever wanted was to benefit you. Like, in some regard, it's not always true like that, but like in his particular case, the only person I could see it making sense that he got away from would be me, because I was a fucking asshole when he was growing up. That's different though. Like, his fucking mom, like, yeah, there's problems there. Every family has issues. But the fact that you're willing to throw family away for a woman who fucking got caught sucking another man's dick in the living room is wild. But that is literally the case, the textbook example of she's the first woman to ever validate my existence by letting me have sex with her. So boys, if I could get one message out, it is, and I understand. If I could get one message out to the boys, the pussy ain't that worth it. Sex is not all this life has to offer. Try having major success in your life, and you wouldn't trade that major success for sex ever. No! I was like fucking 15! But no, yeah, I mean, I get it. It is definitely hard to get over that first time. You just don't know, man. The emotions I felt, it's like, yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like addiction. It is literally like addiction. I still crave pot. I have a pipe in my fucking garage that I looked at. And when I looked at it, I was looking to see if there was anything in it. And it's like, you keep looking into that hole of emptiness that you've created for yourself. It will never be like it was. Damn it! Is this secretly going to be the hardest challenge? But yeah, boys, if she isn't good for you, you need to leave. You can't fix a broken record, you just gotta get a new record. I feel like that was a crit. But that's also where it's like a lot of the boys are realizing, like, not our boys, not our boys, Kendon, but a lot of the boys are realizing that like, a lot of these modern women, not all of them, I'm not going to say all of them, but a lot of these modern women are fucking nasty, dude. They're mean-spirited, liars, cheaters, like, you know, they're the kind of people that want to go out and hang out with their friends and not tell you why or where they're going, and then act like you're the problem when you want to know. Where you at? I don't like you. And it's like, bro, to my brother in Christ out there, if you are dealing with that, run. Run for your life. It says in the Bible that it is better to live in a desert with no food than it is to live with a quarrelsome wife. I stand by that shit. I quote that shit all the time, too. It is better to live in the desert than to live with a quarrelsome and trifling woman. Right? And not to say that women are bad. I love women. My mom's a woman, and I love my mom. So, like... I'm literally only still here trying to get 30 of these fucking crit shots, and I keep messing up like halfway through. I'm just saying. Like, I know it's hard, boys. I know you loved her, but she didn't feel the same. Or she only loved aspects of you, which is even worse. It's better to not have ever been loved than to be loved by someone conditionally. That's a bar. You can keep that and use that if you want. I love this character, by the way. I know I said it like 10 times the first time I played him. This character is fucking awesome. Yeah, it's the bane of my existence. Bam! Like, they never should have given me a fucking an actual crit character. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Spawn little orbs that make me run faster. Lust is blinding, says Hidatsu Warrior. And he is right. There is no lie in that statement. Oh! Ah, but does that count as a miss because I hit them both? It can. Yes, another bar by the Kenden. Lust is blinding and can be confused for love. Boom, baby. Is it that she loves you? Or is it that you like the way her vagina feels? Tell me, which is the truth? One of them will depress you and be hard to accept as a reality. But the other one, if you accept the reality, it will save you from a lifetime of misery and sadness. Chasing after something that could only be confused as a dream. Another bar by the bucket. Or the butt ghost, if you will. I don't know if I like that. Okay, I kind of like this thing. What I need to do with this character, if I want to get this challenge done, is get somewhere where it's just really hard for the enemies to get to. And cheese the shit out of it. Dude, this character's insane! I just fucking eradicated that poor Beetle Queen. Like, holy shit. That was fucking awesome. I love this character. I need to figure out how to get good with him. I love it. I mean, that's valid. And that's technically the right way you're supposed to go about it. But yeah, I mean, I also won't have sex out of marriage neither. Not especially since I started trying to walk with Christ a little more, because it's like I started thinking about it. I'm like, what good would having sex do for me? I mean, really, what good would it do? It's like it would be like digging a hole. Oh, this place is. I have PTSD of this place. This is where I did my prismatic trial on that fuck ass. Bullshit. Dude, this character is insane. But that's just it. Like, I wish that we didn't have to make decisions like that, but shit. Whoa. Whoa! Oh, it's the... Oh, well, unfortunate. Unfortunate. But that's literally it. It's like, you just have to make the sacrifice. I know that life can be and make you feel some type of way about things, but you have to make a sacrifice. Right? And if that sacrifice is someone who isn't good for you, love does know boundaries. Believe it or not. So if I do this, what you told me is this will stay open? Well, I get that. I know. I'm not... Oh my goodness. Oh my... This is the best tactical in the game. Keeps multi-shops open, which means I get all of the multi-shop options. No, I get that. They literally do become a part of you. But like... If you're drinking poison, brother, I know it'd be the hardest decision you've ever made in your life. But just because the poison tastes good doesn't mean it's good for you. Like, it sucks. It has to... You have to make that sacrifice. I wish I could make it for people, you know? It's one of the good things about being a cold-hearted person to a degree is that sometimes it's easier to make these decisions, but oh, also, I didn't realize what you said, Kendon. Let me process that first message. Oh, fuck. Let me process. I didn't realize what you had actually said. Let me process. That was a lot deeper of a thing that you said than I thought. I thought you were giving me a hypothetical. I didn't realize that that was actually a thing. So give me a second, and I'll actually address what you said with more of a... I didn't realize that was something that happened. That actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah, okay, sorry. I'll tell you what. This takes precedence. This takes precedence. Let me fucking reread it. Okay, yeah, no, I didn't realize you guys were having those kinds of issues. I mean, I knew this kind of thing would prop up eventually, but the thing about it is like, you can't not respect someone's beliefs on that, right? If they believe that they don't want to have sex until marriage, I do think if you guys have already been having sex up until the point that you decided to do this, that does kind of prove to be a little bit hypocritical because you've already done it. Now, that's not what we're here to talk about, but that's just the thing is it's like, you can't reasonably... it's hard to say this because it's like, you can't reasonably be with someone who is diametrically opposed to the way that you want to live. Be it that you have made decisions, and be it that you've already made choices and done things a certain type of way beyond the point. But it's like, you can't expect somebody to change who they themselves don't want to change, right? So it's like, it's one of those things. If she doesn't think that you love her because you're not having sex with her, that is something that I've seen happen a lot, right? If you guys have done that before in the past, that's probably where that comes from. That's what I meant with the hypocrisy thing. I didn't mean to call you a hypocrite. That wasn't my intentions. What I was trying to say is that if you guys have already done it, it was to be expected. It was a status quo. And they probably don't understand, if I were to interject my thoughts, they probably don't understand what changed. Like, yeah, you can say something, you can say something, but then to actually see that thing play out before your very eyes is a completely different scenario, right? And I understand where they're coming from to a degree, but it is also one of those things that it's like, if you truly believe that you don't want to do that, if you don't want to have sex before marriage, that's just a conversation that needs to be had. I need you to stop. I need you to stop. That is just a conversation that needs to be had. And it's like, so that's one of those things. I don't know what to tell you. Like, yes, it is literally a sin and a crime before God to have sex before marriage. But I have to be honest with you, at the same stance, that cat's already out of the bag. Does that mean you can't change? No, not at all. Not at all. In fact, change is like one of the primary messages in the Bible, especially when it comes to the New Testament, is changing who you are for something better, aka the will of God, right? But it's also like, it's one of those things that... That's beautiful. It's one of those situations, right? Where, like, whether or not you guys have done it in the past, you're trying to become the kind of person who won't do that until you're married. Which kind of brings you to the question that you guys should probably just get married. Like, hell, you've been together long enough at this point that I don't really see why that wouldn't be on the idea anyways. Marriage is only as expensive as you make it. It is a commitment, but why not make the commitment? Right? And that's one of those things. Why not make the commitment if that's the case? And again, I don't know. 50% corrupts all. Instantly kill a non-boss. I already instantly kill non-boss enemies. But that's where my brain's at it. Like, if you're adamant on trying to avoid having sex before marriage, if you guys have been together, you should just tie the knot. Oh, that is my item. I love that thing. But there again, on the same point, it also depends. Do both parties want that? Because it's not like you can just, like, you, me, marriage now. Like, it doesn't work like that. Sorry, I had to lock in for a second. No, you're fine. I have a plan. That's fucking crazy. I'm dead though. I need some healing items. No! Not like this! Well, and that's one thing, I don't think she can do that. Like, I understand wanting to quit your job. I understand that better than anybody. I can't say. I can tell you why you shouldn't quit your job, right? And I understand her wanting to quit her job, but you guys got shit to pay for. Like, what, are you just supposed to shoulder all of the responsibility in this shitty, corporatized world? I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh! Well, like, what, are you supposed to shoulder all of the responsibility so she can sit on her ass and play video games all day? I say that with love, Kendon. I need you to understand that. But, like, that's the harsh reality of it. Like, you're going to have to shoulder the... Fuck me, dude. I love this character, but I need some healing, some serious healing with this character. But that's one of those things, is like, are you supposed to shoulder the responsibility of being an adult all because she doesn't want to have to work? If she doesn't want to have to work, then she's going to have to find some kind of way to make money. Because you can't be, I mean this with love, Kendon, you cannot be expected to carry the burden of both of your habits, right? You cannot be expected to carry the burden of both of your habitual lives, right? Because if you are the person who takes care of everything, automatically every nice thing you had in your life is now all on you, which you can do, but it's just not going to work out, right? I know you guys are probably talking a lot about this, and I get working sucks. I hate working. I hate working with a vehement passion, but like, I don't know. My first answer is no. It wouldn't be wrong at all. You know, especially if you tried to make things work genuinely, not like, not just like made a quick attempt, but like genuinely gave a solid effort. Like, yeah. $2,000, $4,000. I like that. No, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do multiple things at once. I don't think that. I don't know. I don't want you to. I don't want to say yes, right? Just to like, like, I don't want you to just like do something like that without thinking about it. But it's one of those things where it's like, if telling them that this is how you're going to be now, right? Like, this is who I am. This is who I'm trying to be. I'm trying to become a more faithful person. And being a more faithful person to God, because God is real. Let us in chat not make any mistake. God is real. He is watching. There is an appointed time, and Christ is going to come back. Every single thing that could possibly point to that being true has proven that very thing to be true. That being said, I don't know. I am, as much as I wish I was, I am not the paragon for all that is right. I am not the paragon for all that is just and righteous. But it's, as I said, I'll use a extreme explanation to talk about the less extreme version. It is better to live in the desert without any food than it is to live with a quarrelsome woman. I'm not saying that she's quarrelsome, first off. But what I am saying is that if this person, real quick, give me a second here. I love the music in this game. But damn. Well, and I don't think sex between two people who like each other is a bad thing at all. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. You caught us at Deep Thought Hour. It's one of those things. I don't think two people who love each other having sex is a bad thing at all. But it's also like, you are choosing a different path. You are walking a different way, and for you two to continue as a group, as a pairing, as a we'll just say as a dynamic duo, the two of you are going to have to come to grips with the reality that change is happening. And if they don't accept it, and they won't accept it, then one of you is going to have to make a decision. And whoever makes the decision the right way is going to be the one that carries it on into the future. Do you guys continue to make this work and try to make it work, and it does wind up working? Or does one of you make a bad decision that winds up burning the entire thing to the ground spectacularly? Also, I have the perfect opportunity. This might be the most boring Risk of Rain 2 gameplay you've ever seen in your life, but I am getting this 30 headshots thing. But no, and what I'm going to tell you, I don't know. I'm not Mr. Relationship Man. I'm not Mr. Moral Man. I'm not wise. I'm not even really intelligent. But what I have seen and I can speak on is that if something doesn't change, something will break, right? If something doesn't change to benefit both of you, something in your guys' relationship is going to shatter. And somebody's going to do either something that they both regret or, you know what I'm saying, right? Does that make sense? I'm going to get this. I'm getting 30 consecutive headshots. It's happening. Because then I don't have to focus about it. I've been fucking trying it. That's why I died, is because I was focusing so damn hard on those headshots. But no, that is something that's, I don't need to be Mr. Smart Pants on. That is, a decision has to be made. I'm not going to lead you in one way or another. I can give you what I think is good advice, but what I think is good advice isn't necessarily that. Right? But I can tell you that it's going to keep, the system is going to keep going the way that it is. Until either the bottom falls out or you guys wind up walking away, right? And I don't want that to happen to you. You guys are supposed to have had a happy relationship, and I'm not saying that like shame on you. Well, and that's another thing, is it's like love is love and you should try and make it work, but if you're trying to talk about the Bible and speak about God and his teachings more, how are you to do that if you're around somebody who won't share in that faith or won't at least hear you out? If they find it annoying, right? It's one thing to not believe but to listen, and another thing entirely to be annoyed by the fight. I mean, the Bible, a broken house is basically a conquered kingdom, right? Like if your house is divided and you guys are against each other, it will take nothing to separate the two, right? Like I'm not going to put this kind of evil on her and say that she would do it, but this kind of divide is the kind of thing that pushes, well, I'll just say both gender, right? Men or women. This kind of problem is the thing that pushes them to cheat on one another, right? Like I'm not saying she's going to, I'm not saying that she has, I'm not saying she's the type that will. What I'm saying is that this kind of divide is the thing that opens up that kind of problem. And that's if there is a complete lack of grace on one side. Typically 9 times out of 10 a cheater is someone who never really gave that much of a fuck anyways, or they are vindictive enough to believe that it'll be a good way to prove a point. Neither here nor there. Yes! But no, I would suggest you go and read like the Book of Proverbs. It may not have exactly what you're looking for, but the Book of Proverbs has a lot of stuff in it. See, now I don't have to worry about hitting headshots. Now I can just play the fucking game. What's that? Just prevents debuffs? Just fucking stops debuffs? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? No! 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 But what I will say is that someone who refuses to listen to what you have to say about God will only pull you further from God. I hate to be the one to say that. Well, you're not married. And have you tried getting her to convert to Christ? Obviously you have, and she won't. I don't want to tell you to walk away because on one hand, what is this? I'm not even going to pick it up. I'm not even going to pick it up. I'll tell you what, I'm going to open up a Microsoft. I'm going to look up what the fuck the Eulogy Zero does. Well, and I'm not, see, this is the kind of thing I'm not afraid to talk about publicly because it's between you and I. The only reason I didn't want to talk about the other one. I'm good. I don't want that in my, I don't want that. I don't want the Eulogy Zero. I don't want the Eulogy Zero. Eulogy Zero has a chance to convert all of my items, one item at a time, into lunar items, which could be really good. Could also be the worst case fucking scenario. But no, what I was saying, I'm not afraid to talk about this kind of stuff with you now because it's about you specifically, right? It's not going to be perceived as like shit talk, for a good example. But it's one of those things. It is hard, and there's no good version. You know. There's no good version of this, right? Because like you guys are diametrically opposed. I hate to break it to you, but she's a witch, literally. Like her and her mother, for a long time, and still probably do practice the arts of Wiccan, which is literally portrayed witchcraft. All right, like, and that is that is so diametrically opposed to what you're trying to be a part of and trying to believe in that I don't know where that's going to go. I've never seen. I don't think if you absolutely, let me tell you that I'll tell you the both sides. I like to play, for the sake of example, I like to play devil's advocate. If you decided to leave, I don't think anybody would fault you because if you left with grace and humility, because at the end of the day, the reason you're leaving is because this person will lead you further away from God. If that is true, then why would God blame you for that? You did it to better your relationship with Him, right? And if it's not something if you're not meant to leave, God won't let you. Let's just cut the middleman out of this. Right? And I think if whatever you decided to do whatever you do with humility and grace. Right? Because no matter what, it's a shitty situation. But then all shitty situations need to be handled with humility, a humble heart, and grace. That's the best you could do. Whether you decide to stay, whether you decide to leave, whether you decide to stick it out and see what happens, whatever, humility and grace. Just stay right there, dude. Yes. Okay, what do I want? I want this, that, and that. But yeah, humility and grace. Pray about it. Keep praying about it. If God wakes you up one day and says, yeah, bro, this ain't working, then you should put your faith in God. If God tells you that you're supposed to be in this relationship, well, who am I to tell you to get out of it, right? That's the idea that I'm going for here. That's the idea I'm going for here. You know, you'll either grow old together or you'll grow old apart. Either way, you're growing old. And it's like, it's one, you know, you can't predict these things. You can't understand these things. You just gotta take it with stride. Blammo! Blammo! I love this character. Yeah. That's what I'll say. Because, you know, there is a part of me that wants me to tell you to burn it all in the fucking ground. And then there's the other part of me that wants to say, deal with whatever it takes. But it's like, I don't know. You know, I don't know. I'm not... That's why I'm hesitant to give you an answer. Because my answer is either... Well, and I understand, and it's like she probably cares about you. That's why she's probably having these discussions. I like that, Adam. That's probably why she's trying to talk with you about it, but it's also one of those things, it's like... Well, and you know, she probably doesn't need sex. No human needs sex. Anyone who tells you that is a fucking liar. You don't need sex to survive. It doesn't actually benefit you as much as people tell you. It's quick dopamine is what it is. You're not, that's not it. You're not meant to be alone. It's just like, this may not be the one. Is the confliction you feel. What is happening to you is something that happens to everybody. You are being pulled into despair. And that's one thing you cannot allow. You cannot allow, under any circumstances, yourself to be pulled into despair. Because if you get pulled into despair, you will make decisions and commit sins that you never thought yourself capable of. You are not meant to be alone. This may just be one of those things where everybody, including God, is like, hey, you tried. Or it could be a patience sort of ordeal. Regardless of what happens, you cannot allow yourself to be sucked into the feeling that you are unworthy, because you never would have been put in the position to have if you were unworthy to begin with. Perhaps, you know, so you know what it says, sometimes you are sent people to be taught a lesson. Where's the teleporter at? Is it over here? Yes. And, you know, perhaps there's a lesson. Holy shit! Perhaps there is a lesson. Well, and that's just it. But I gotta warn you that even if you did decide to leave, you're going to leave. You're with the kind of person who is not going to understand why, even if you explained it to them. And I say that with respect to the person we're talking about. They might be apprehensive and calloused about it at first, but I've never known her to be the most emotionally intelligent. Holy shit! uh Oh, so it's quicker for less damage. I like the long range though. It's just one of those things, though. Like, you're gonna have to make a decision because you guys are gonna fucking tear each other apart if you don't. She'll drag you further away from your goals, and you'll wind up dragging her into a pit of despair. It's a two-way street, right? character's insane. And that's just it. If it ain't meant to be, it ain't meant to be. If it ain't meant to be, what can you do? You're welcome, my dude. Patience is key. It's also the hardest fucking thing in the world to accomplish. Be patient. Wait. The answer will make itself known eventually. That is a guarantee. You don't have to be wise to know that. That if you wait, whether good things or bad, the answer will show itself. You know what they say? Patience is a virtue. And that it is. Patience is indeed a virtue. But you're welcome, man. What would I be here for if it weren't to have discussions? That sounds that sounds disingenuous, but it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. I'm just kind of like in the game. Yep, I'd just say wait it out for now. It'll either make perfect sense in the future and you'll be like, wow. Or it'll not make sense for fucking years. You know, you're not always meant to understand things right off the bat. What is that? I have 2 big boy charges. Man, I need some healing items, game. Also, what is that? What happens if I run out? It just doesn't shoot? Okay. Yeah, sometimes these things take a while, you know? Like, but you'll one day be sitting there and you'll be like, wow. I mean, that's not insane, but that is cool. But if we were able to make sense of everything, we wouldn't have any of the problems that we have. But, and that's just it. I don't know if it's supposed to take years. Right? It just very well could. Because you know how these things are. I mean, I don't think it's gonna. I think if you guys have spent a year at this point battling over this and arguing to it, it could come to a stunning close sooner than you think. But I don't know, you know, I am not him. But I will say it sounds to me like you're getting close to whatever decision you have to make. Because it's not always about, like, sometimes God will make you make a decision. Whatever that decision may be. You're kidding, right? That's the whole thing. We humans aren't good at noticing signs. That's why we have so many problems. Huh? What the fuck is that? I mean, it won't change anything between you and me. Once you're finally past it and I'm able to start... Oh! What? Oh, I'm fine? Once you're past it, I'll be able to speak my mind. On a lot of things that I don't speak about. No, I knew what you meant. Like I said, whatever happens between you two is not going to become a problem for me. Like, it'll be sad. It'll suck. She's literally my family, but at the end of the day, shit happens. Hey, give me that. I need that. This fucking character's wild. What are you? What did you do? You just took my maximum life and gave me nothing. You gave me nothing for that. The fuck did you take 30% of my soul for? Ow! Death to the children! Well, that's it. And if what's best for both of you is to split up, that's... What can you do? What can you do? You know, if you tried everything to make it work, it's only going to hurt both of you to stay together. I don't want to be the first person to suggest that you guys split up. But, you know, it could be the best thing in the world for both of you. It'll be a rough thing. It'll be a rough time. You know, deciding who gets the house. What is this? You know, who gets to keep the apartment? Who's named the apartment in will decide that. Seeing as she's a primary resident, if you had to go through that, there's a whole list of shit you got to do to go through that. Yes, sir. That's not good. None of that part's going to be easy, though. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh! No! It was fine! Healing drone. Damn, where are the boxes in this hellhole? I'm just gonna move on, I think. What's that? Oh, garbage. Okay. Whoa, none of that. None of those. Bad. Okay, I need to get out of this place. Exactly. Exactly that. And it'll work itself out in the end. I'd say don't stress about it. That'd be the best bet. What good will stressing... What good does worrying do a man? Does worrying add a day to his life? It does not. That's the answer to that question. It does not. Healing item? Why? Why me? Oh, I'm alive! I'm alive! I think I'm going to take a break from 7 Days to Die for a little bit. I think that's... God be with you too, Kendon. I think I'm done for now. I think I'm done. I think, that's good. I didn't make any progress. I didn't unlock anything for any characters other than Sniper Man, which I'm gonna have to do some get goods on. I'm gonna have to do some get goods in that game. I haven't played in a while, so But yeah, we'll see in the future, man. We'll have more discussions in the future, you know. We'll work this shit out. I mean, it'll work itself out in the end. Realistically, it always does. I have never in my life not seen something that worked out in some way. So until then, we'll see in the future, man. If I'm on tonight, or just text me and I'll let you know. So we'll see. Peace.